What is up, guys? Have you ever wondered why the Omega Speedmaster Professional is called the moonwatch? How did a simple chronograph that was designed as a sport and racing watch became associated with space exploration? The Omega Speedmaster was first introduced in 1957 as a sport and racing chronograph called the CK2915, powered by the Omega Caliber 321. It was named the Speedmaster partly because of the tachometer on the stainless steel bezel and because Omega already had a naming theme going on with the Seamaster and Railmaster at the time. In 1959, a second version was released called the CK2998 with a black aluminum bezel over the previous steel bezel. The watch you see here is a limited edition model released in 2016 that pays homage to the original CK2998. So what makes the original CK2998 so special? Well, it was the first watch in space. Astronaut Wally Schirra took his personal CK2998 aboard the Mercury Atlas 8/Sigma 7. Afterwards, that same year, NASA decided to purchase a few chronographs from Corgan, a Houston jeweler, for the Gemini and Apollo program to test. Numbers of brands were considered, including Rolex, Longines, Breitling, and Omega. Only 3 qualified to be tested though. The 3 were Rolex, Longines, and Omega. All 3 hand-wound chronographs were tested under extreme condition. In the end, the Omega Speedmaster was the only one selected. It has survived the extreme test while still maintaining the plus or minus 5 seconds per day rate. To this day, almost 6 decades later, the Omega Speedmaster is one of the few watches still qualified by NASA for spaceflight. It is the only watch qualified for extravehicular activities or spacewalk. That means it is the only watch qualified by NASA for astronauts to wear outside the spacecraft. What makes the Speedmaster even more special is its long history of space exploration and how it got its nickname the Moonwatch. In 1966, Apollo 11 commander Neil Armstrong was the first man to step on the moon. However, he left the Speedmaster inside the lunar module as a backup because the electronic timer had malfunctioned. Buzz Aldrin, on the other hand, was wearing his Speedmaster. Later he wrote, "It was optional to wear while we were walking on the surface of the moon. Few things are less necessary when walking around the moon than knowing what time it is in Houston, Texas." Nevertheless, being a watch guy, I decided to strap the Speedmaster on my right wrist around outside my bulky spacesuit. And from that day to this day, all Omega Speedmaster Professional carries the inscription, "the first watch worn on the moon." All Omega Speedmaster Professional that predates the moon landing are informally called pre-moon Speedmaster. Another notable use of the Speedmaster came in 1970. The Apollo 13 was crippled by the rupture of a service module oxygen tank. The Speedmaster was used to accurately time the crucial 14-second burn, which allowed the crew's safe return. Now, the Omega Speedmaster is not the only watch that have been worn in space. Rolex GMT were used as personal backup on the Apollo 13 and 14 missions. Now, for a fun fact, if you plan to buy an Omega Speedmaster Professional to wear in the event you are in space, buy the one without the sapphire crystal. The original one has hexalite and is still an option today. You see, sapphire crystal, when broken, will shatter. Shattered glass is a no-go in space where there is zero gravity. So while the hexalite will scratch more easily, it won't give you a problem in space, and NASA will allow you to wear it. Thank you guys. I hope you guys like this video. If you do like it, smash that like button and follow us for more additional contents.